Hey, did you know that you can manifest your $1 million identity by sharing your story creatively without any sacrifices, and you can see results within 48 hours? I know this sounds crazy because some people say something's gotta give, and I'm here to tell you that that is not true. You just can't manifest it all at the same time. And this is the same system that helped Vanessa go from trailer to $300,000 within 8 months, and then to a property over $2.5 million where she's hosting wellness events, fully unleashed, voice activated, using the drum, making a big impact. The same system that helped go to $2 million in her solo line business, in production, fully unleashed, living in a wild and incredible community, her voice activated in San Francisco. The same system that helped Himanshu go from not a published author to a published author in 90 days, writing his book without writing in just 90 days. And the same system that helped Dwayne create 3 courses, and now being wild and out, speaking on stages, making a bigger impact, and selling these high ticket courses. So this system is not for you if you are looking for more information. This system is for those who are ready to shift their identity in their new $1 million abundant self without sacrificing anything and taking radical responsibility. You know, for learning systems, for realizing that sales is healing, and implementing, stepping into the higher version of themselves. I'm Dasha Love, and this is Satori Love, and we live with Anthony Love in beautiful Florida. And things weren't like this 10 years ago. 2014, I find myself sitting next to my mom's helpless body, and I couldn't believe I said those words, but I said, "Mom, you ruined my life." And she was fighting stage 4B cervical cancer, so I couldn't believe I said it. And what came next, I never knew, and it blew my mind. She said, "My brothers used to abuse me when I was little." And my mind was blown. All this time, running away, looking for love in all the wrong places, partying, drugs, waking up on couches with people I didn't even know. Suddenly, I saw my mom as a little child. A child who just wanted to be loved, and she couldn't find a way to heal herself in this lifetime. So I realized that the abuser was once abused. So this is when my journey started on the path to forgive, and I started to attract all these different things like psychedelics, Tony Robbins, landmark forum, meditation, breath work that have helped me heal. Then people were like, "Wow, you are really the person that you're posting about." So they were like, "Are you writing a book? Are you writing a book?" And it was like, ding, 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 the universe was banging on my head to write a book. So I started to write. So while writing, I was introduced to different modalities: Abraham Hicks, landmark forum, Aubrey Marcus, Russell Brunson, Dan Kennedy, Grant Cardone, Reagan Hillier, and books like Think and Grow Rich, $100 million Offer, Expert Secrets, the Bible, the Kabbalah, as well as dancing and doing the breathwork practices. And what kept me going is a system that I have created that became my accountability buddy, this incredible manifestation system. So the first secret is creating a clear vision by putting this new identity, this bigger than life vision, in the middle of the vision board. Okay, with the 7F manifesting all around it, the 7 frequencies that are most important: fitness, food, family, friends, financial abundance, freedom and fun, feelings, because everything has to be in alignment in order for you to manifest. Once you have this identity, once you have this vision, then you need to understand your why. Why are you doing the things that you're doing? So your why is a statement of purpose that describes why you do the work that you do and why you live the lifestyle that you do. It is your calling, your life purpose. So when you know your why, it becomes easier to focus on where you are going. It makes you committed and passionate about your goals. So having this purpose, knowing your why, it helps you find passion and commit to it. So here's the thing, you can't reverse engineer this. You've got to have the framework. You got to understand why. So once you have this identity in the middle of your vision board, it makes it easier to create a vision around it using the 7 frequencies. I call this the 7F manifesting: fitness, food, family, friends, financial abundance, freedom and fun, feelings. And you're creating a vision from this new identity. Okay, the way that you see, feel, smell, touch, love, and embody this new identity and the vision that surrounds by already being it, and you bring it all into the now. Whenever you choose the time frame, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days in manifestation, you're bringing it all into the now. And I'm so happy and grateful that this vision manifested XYZ now that my vision manifested. Okay, secret number 2 is removing challenges and disrupting limiting beliefs. See, so many people have got this backwards. They don't have a vision to go toward, so they're disrupting beliefs and transforming the life without a destination. So this is the secret step. This is what you got to do. Now that you understand where you're going, then how do you do that? By removing challenges and obstacles and disrupting patterns, by creating a new story. So you use Ho'oponopono, forgiveness practices, you use meditation, you use breath work, you use human design, you use Tantra, you use psychedelic integration in order to remove everything that's holding you on the way from embodying this new $1 million identity that you've created for yourself. And this also includes rewriting your story, the emotions of the past, right? So in the past, you've had emotions, you have triggers, the subconscious, it runs your life. So now you've got to rewrite these stories and put new memories on, literally embodying, putting into the body new memories and selling those new memories to yourself, because your new memories will become your new reality if you can sell it to yourself. Because who needs to believe first? You need to believe in your own dream first. Once you believe in your dream, everybody else will believe in it too. So secret number 2 is removing, disrupting all of these challenges, okay? And secret number 3, accelerating your impact with this orgasmic selling system, where you take a customer or somebody you're speaking in front of from cold to sold. And what does that mean? That means you got to create an easy flow to put together your story, your why, your transformational path, and the bigger impact that you want to create, and create one flow for people to be able to follow easily in order to enroll into your dream. Because guess what? Once you have enrolled yourself into your dream, you can enroll others, and you can show to them how powerful they truly are, because you realize how powerful you are. So now implementing these systems, understanding that selling is healing, because this is what you're doing every time. You're helping somebody crush their limiting beliefs, right? Embody their new identity, embody their sexuality, whatever it is that you're doing. Sales is healing, and we show you a step-by-step process, a system, how to write your books without writing, how to create courses, how to create videos, how to create this one landing page with a video that will help you transform customers from cold to sold. One system that can do it all. And in this orgasmic selling system, you can incorporate automated text messages, automated emails, automated workflows, all to help somebody understand, like, trust you, so they can get on a phone call, so they can enroll themselves into their dream, because you realize your source powers and you help other people realize their source power. So you may be asking, how do I get access to the system? I'm glad you did. All you got to do is book a call with me right now or one of my team members, and we will see if you are a good fit for us for the Story to Millions offering. If you are ready, click the link below, because we are ready to serve those individuals who have so much fire and such a big difference to make. We are here to create a bigger impact together. So click the link below. We only have a few spots left, and I am so excited to have a conversation with you, myself, one of my team members, to see if you're a good fit for this, to see if we're a good fit for you, because when there's a good fit, we blossom together and make an explosion, an awakening explosion. I'll see you on the inside on the call. Have an incredible rest of your day.
She said, yes, I can. I am the systems queen. And she was right. She took my raw voice memos on my iPhone and mastered and created 3 complete audio courses, 3 beautiful audiobooks that look and sound fantastic. And not just that, the complete landing page, the website, the CRM system, everything, all the visuals, and taught me how to close high-ticket offers, all complete. She is the one-stop shop when it comes to taking your dreams, make them into reality. Everything is there, the complete system, implementation, the AI, and the mindset, a one-stop shop to do it for you and make it real. And just take you by the hand, and oh man, it's so good. Anyway, I'm having a good time, as you can tell. And so I wish you a wild ride too. Fasten your seatbelt, hang on, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
My name is Vanessa, and I want to talk about how amazing Dasha has been in my life. She has been just such an inspiration, a powerhouse, an empowered woman with her wisdom and her knowledge to help me on my journey and guide me. She has literally been everything in my life, and I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for her guidance. Dived in, and I started a company to help women in domestic abusive relationships, which is a personal care company. I help the elderly, the sick, and I bring these women to help the families, and I love it, and it's just so dear to my heart. It's definitely my soul's mission. When I was going through all of this and meeting Dasha, it wasn't just no little project or like, this is my soul's mission. It's something inside of my heart and my soul that it's just calling to me, and every day it's just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, it's been a wild ride, and I definitely needed her guidance and her wisdom with this whole awakening experience. It's a whole new world that I've tapped into and I'm living in. It hasn't even been 1 year yet, and my company is grossing $300,000. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I already know that I'm meant to live in abundance, to help families. I'm a giver. Like, I just want to give in the biggest way.
Just want to say thank you to Dasha Love for helping me write my book. I was conceptualizing this book idea for 5 years and wasn't taking any steps to go through with it. And she contacted me, asked me if I want to write a book. I said, of course. And within 3 months of working with her, my book's out on the Amazon store, and just the whole process was amazing. Her ideas, the way she changed things, the way she facilitated it, some of the questions she asked to help bring out more than the book could have ever been. It was just so amazing working with her.
Hi everyone, my name is Samal and I'm an immigrant from Saudi Arabia. I became an activist, and I learned that I always can bring good ideas to the table, and I always have a clear vision, but I've never knew that specifically until Dasha came into my life. She came into my life in a time that I just lost my mother out of cancer. I was kicked out of my job just because I was competitive and I was using my voice, and I felt I was ready to die. But then Dasha came in, and she has this power where she sees someone's full potential, and she acts from that place. And she was a great reminder with her magnificent magical tools in the course that she just described that I went through. At the beginning, I went through it really slowly and then fast, and I did it many times at the same time, had calls with her. And she taught me how to be very clear and specific about really what I wanted. And today, as we're speaking, I'm relaunching my own company. It's a production company, specifically create animation that solve problems and talk about sensitive subjects that other medium cannot talk. I am doing an animation about womanhood. At the same time, we're going to talk about motherhood, manhood, but specifically it's about womanhood. It's a budget of more than 2 million, and it's already, there's a company who came that will fund it, another company who will come just to market it. A whole team just came into my life, like one of the writers of Tom and Jerry, one of the writers with Jimmy Kimmel, like really famous writers. They just believe in my vision.
Hello, this is a review for Dasha Love, my sister. I have left many reviews, but I would like to leave another one because now I got my first 20K client, and I wanted to share how she helped me break the barrier and the belief that we need to act small and be small and, charge less. Let me go back a little bit. So my sister and I started to organize wellness events like 8 years ago when our mother first passed away, and we thought that wellness should be accessible to all, and it should. And we still think that. We still host community events, and it was all donation based. And for the longest time in my mind, I thought that it was not possible to heal people or provide healing and wellness events and be comfortable financially. So I left the job, and then I had to get another job, corporate job, while at the same time trying to be a yoga and meditation teacher and provide wellness. She broke me and made me realize that the healing we are providing, the services we're providing, is valuable. Realize that money is just energy and it is overflowing and abundant. And now I'm at 30K in my first month after quitting my corporate job, and I'm making such a difference in people's lives. It's incredible. It's really incredible. I feel nourished and powerful, and I feel like I'm providing nourishment and power.
Hi, I'm Christina Whitewolf, and I wanted to tell you about Dasha Love. It all first started with the human design, where I learned more about myself and how I can be in my highest potential when I know the actual tools to use. Then what she dared me to do was a video of myself and what I love to do. And at the time, I didn't really want to be on video, so that really went out of my comfort zone to be on video. And then what she did was, I really wanted to do an online course, and of course, out of everyone in the world, she is the best. She knows all the systems, and most of all, her heart is so big, and she's such a delight to work with. She's like a sister of mine. I absolutely adore her. And then as I got to know her more and more, I learned how brilliant she is in the work that she does, not only as a human design master, a goddess warrior, life coach, all the systems you can ever think of. And I decided to do an online course. In 2 weeks, working 12, 13-hour days, I did it. I can't believe I did it. And it's all because of her. And then to finalize everything, well, I guess is not the last thing we're going to do, but today we ended up here in beautiful Oñuque, rainforest of Puerto Rico, and we ended up doing a naked photo video shoot, which again was out of my comfort zone. But I just wanted to tell you how much I adore her in so many ways, how much I've blossomed in so many ways. This is what I do for people. I help people level up, and she helped me level up so that I can help everybody else level up. So more power to everyone, all the goddesses, all the gods, all the warriors, warriornesses in the world. I really hope that you meet Dasha Love and get to know her and see what she can do for you, because I guarantee you it's going to be so amazing.
Dasha Love. Dasha is a rock star of a human and a coach. She's that person who, no matter when you need her, how you need her, she is going to show up in the biggest way, but in all the ways that you exactly need. She is beyond intuitive and is so grounded in who she is with herself that she's able to spread so much knowledge and wealth and insight into blind spots and maybe in places that you can't see within yourself. I'm telling you from personal experience, Dashi is the person who held me by the hand to get me out of my head and into purpose by breaking down belief systems, by putting me on a proper routine, by getting me to a place where I have a completely finished product course that is ready for the world. That's in full alignment for who I am and my purpose. And it would not have been completed or finished, or I would not have been able to hold myself accountable, in all honesty, to get to the place where I needed to be within myself and in all the places. And Dasha is the one who was able to get me there. Without her, I would not be where I am. And so my love and appreciation and gratitude for everything Dasha is and how she shows up for other people is beautiful to witness, and to see how she shines so brightly and it just like ripples out to the ones she chooses to work with, because also Dashi is particular, and you have to be ready to work with her because she will hold you accountable. And the biggest thing with Dash is she will hold you accountable. She'll push you to your edges of where you know, maybe you don't know, but she knows that you can go there. So she'll push you to your own edges of the greatest version of yourself. And that's what Dashi does for me and what she did for me. And that's why I am where I am within my work and within my practice. So Dashi, I love you, sister. And thank you for everything that you've done for me, with me, to get me to this newer, evolved version of self. I thank you, and I swear I would not have been able to do this without you. But you know that. If anybody is considering working with Dash, you know, figure out what you need. Accountability is what she is great at, and she will figure out a solution. She is great at finding solutions, and whatever you need, she can do. She's one of these people who is so multifaceted, that she serves people on so many levels, whether it's like the consciousness, the belief systems, the actual integration of systems within your company, like all the ways. So I love you, and I, again, like beyond grateful for us coming together and being able to do the work we have. Thank you.